Hi, Steve Mills here, and it's great to be back sharing with you some more tried, tested and proven ways in which you can grow your business. And I'm really pleased to be back with you on my podcast. Last week I was away. I was away in Fuerteventura on a short break. It was only 4 days, but it was a really valuable 4 days. And the reason being that, as well as, getting out of this country and into some lovely warm weather in the middle of December and, getting some nice warm rays on my back, there was an important point to it, and an important point I'd like to make about it to you here today. And that is, I believe that one of the most important things that you can do, the most important ways you can spend your time, is thinking. Your thinking time is incredibly valuable, I think in life generally, but certainly in business. And as a business owner, your thinking time is crucial. And yet so many business owners that I speak to don't really have time. They're so busy doing it, making it, shipping it, selling it, marketing it, and dealing with the finances, dealing with people, dealing with HR and so on and so forth, that they forget, or at least reduce the amount of time that they can spend thinking. And thinking time's really valuable because, just even looking, spending time thinking about what you're actually doing, what your business does, what new products you could introduce into the market next year, what new ways of marketing and selling your products and services, how you could get more out of certain people. I don't mean get more out of them in a negative way, but I mean enable them to become more effective at what you do. Thinking about what training you might need over the next year. Thinking about your goals and aspirations and what you're going to try to achieve in the next 12 months. So that's really the message that I've got for you today. Spend some time thinking. Now, in an ideal world, you might want to do like I did and go and take a few days away. As I'm recording this now, we're just coming up towards Christmas. So Christmas historically is a time that a lot of people I know, we do things in excess. We drink too much and eat too much and sleep too much and so on and so forth. So what about this year? Just, taking a bit of time out, thinking, maybe a bit of time between Christmas and New Year where you can maybe go somewhere, perhaps on your own, or, at least, allocate a couple of hours one day to actually say, right, I'm going to sit down. I'm going to maybe go a walk. I'm going to take the dog a walk. And while I'm doing that, I'm perhaps going to think about my business and what I want to try to achieve and how I'm going to achieve it next year. That would probably be a good thing to do over the Christmas period. But I think more seriously, to actually do this on a regular basis. One of the things I've done for many years in my business is every morning I start the morning off really by giving thanks, actually just focusing even if it's only 10 minutes on what I've managed to do and what I've managed to achieve in my business and my life and so on and so forth. And then to think about, right, okay, what do I want to achieve? Because this is a little bit like a laser, the more we focus on what we want, the more closely we move towards it. And yet most people spend most of the time thinking about, how am I going to pay the VAT? How am I going to, pay all my bills this month and so on and so forth. And so they focus on exactly what they don't want. And that's a real big mistake. So we need to make sure that we spend our time focusing on what we do want and not what we don't want. And one of the ways of doing that is making sure that you're thinking about the right thing. And in other words, thinking about the things that are going to make your business, your life, your health, your relationships, and all the things that are important to you more effective. So that's it. That's my message today. Thinking time, the most valuable time that you can ever spend. If you want to know more from me, find out more about what I do, then simply go to www.stevemills.co. Thanks very much for listening.